Hey there, son. How was your day?
It was all right, Dad. School was pretty boring, as usual.
Yeah, I remember those days. Sometimes it feels like you are just counting down the minutes until you can leave, huh?
Definitely. But I did get to hang out with some friends during lunch, so that was nice.
That's good to hear. Friends make all the difference, don't they? Did anything interesting happen?
Not really, just the usual chatter about video games and upcoming exams. Oh, but we did start planning a camping trip for next month. That should be fun.
A camping trip, huh? That sounds like a blast. Where are you thinking of going?
We are thinking of heading to that forest area we went to last summer. Remember? The one with the awesome hiking trails and the lake.
Ah, yes. That was a fantastic trip. Count me in if you need any help with the planning or if you want some company.
Really? That would be awesome, Dad. It's always more fun when you are around.
Well, I am glad to hear that, son. Spending time together outdoors is something I always enjoy. Plus, it will give us a chance to bond even more.
Definitely. And maybe this time, we can try some more advanced hiking trails. I have been reading up on some cool ones in that area.
Sounds like a plan. Just remember to stay safe and always stick together. Exploring nature is amazing, but it's important to be cautious too.
I will, Dad. Thanks for always looking out for me. I can't wait for this trip already.
Me neither, son. It's going to be an adventure we will both remember for a long time. Now, how about we start brainstorming some ideas for our camping menu?
That sounds like a plan. I have been thinking about some new recipes we could try over the campfire. Maybe we could even do some fishing and cook the catch of the day.
That's a fantastic idea. Freshly caught fish grilled over an open fire sounds delicious. We will need to make sure we pack all the necessary gear for fishing, though.
Definitely. I will make a list of everything we will need, like fishing rods, bait, and maybe even a small cooler to keep the fish fresh until we are ready to cook.
Great initiative, son. Planning ahead will make the trip much smoother. And who knows, maybe we will catch enough fish to invite some of your friends' families to join us for a fish fry.
That would be awesome. I'm sure everyone would love that. It could turn into a big camping party.
Absolutely. The more, the merrier. It will be a chance for us all to connect with nature and create some wonderful memories together.
I can already picture it. Sitting around the campfire, sharing stories, enjoying good food, and just enjoying each other's company. It's going to be epic.
It certainly will be, son. And you know what? I'm really looking forward to experiencing it all with you. It's moments like these that make life truly special.
I could not agree more, Dad. Thanks for always being there and for being the best camping buddy a guy could ask for.
Absolutely, son. But before we get too ahead of ourselves, how about we finish up our chores for the day? It's important to stay on top of things before we dive into our camping preparations.
You are right, Dad. I will go ahead and take care of my room while you finish up in the kitchen. Then we can sit down and make that camping checklist together.
Sounds like a plan. And while we are at it, we can also go over some safety reminders for our trip. It's crucial to be well prepared, especially when we are out in the wilderness.
Definitely, Dad. I will make sure to pay attention so that we can have a safe and enjoyable time out there. I will also do some research on any wildlife we might encounter and how to handle different situations.
That's my responsible son. It's always good to be knowledgeable about our surroundings. And remember, if you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to ask.
I would not, Dad. Thanks for trusting me to help plan this trip. I'm really excited about it, and I appreciate you being so supportive.
Of course, son. Planning this trip together is not only about the destination but also about the journey and the memories we will create along the way. I could not think of a better adventure partner than you.
Thanks, Dad. I feel the same way. Now, let's finish up these chores and get to planning. I can't wait to see what other fun activities we can add to our camping itinerary.
Agreed, son. Let's make this trip one for the books.
All right, Dad, my room is all tidied up. What's left on your end?
I have just finished cleaning up the kitchen. Looks like we are both ready to tackle the camping checklist now.
Great. Let me grab a notebook and pen, and we can start jotting down everything we need to remember for the trip.
Sounds like a plan. To start with, we will need the basics: tent, sleeping bags, camping stove, and cooking utensils.
Right. And don't forget about the essentials like food, water, and first aid supplies.
Absolutely. We will also need to consider clothing suitable for the weather and activities we have planned. Plus, we should bring along some entertainment, like cards or a portable speaker.
Good thinking. And what about toiletries and hygiene items?
Yes, those are important too. We will need toothbrushes, toothpaste, soap, and toilet paper. Oh, and let's not forget insect repellent and sunscreen.
Got it. I will make sure to add all of those to the list. Is there anything else you think we should bring?
Well, since we mentioned fishing earlier, we will need fishing gear and a cooler to store any fish we catch. And it might be a good idea to bring a map or GPS device in case we venture off the beaten path.
Right, fishing gear and navigation tools. I will add those as well. I think we are off to a good start with our checklist.
Agreed. We can always add more items as we think of them. It's better to be over-prepared than under-prepared, especially when it comes to camping.
Definitely. Thanks for helping me with this, Dad. I'm feeling more excited about our trip with each item we add to the list.
You are welcome, son. Planning together makes the anticipation even more enjoyable. Now, let's finish up this checklist so we can get to the best part, the actual camping adventure.